very warm and a hearty welcome to all of you friends from the entire team at BYJU'S Exam Prep. A very good evening to each and every one of you. So friends, today we are back with a very important session wherein we shall be discussing some very crucial question, some very important question for you to score 100% in your legal aptitude section of your SLAT examination. So we bring to you this session wherein we shall be discussing certain absolutely important question for those of you preparing for SLAT 2023. So if you are one of them who is preparing and is going to sit for this examination, symbiosis law admission test, then in this session we shall be elaborately discussing some both legal knowledge as well as legal reasoning questions. So let's get started, guys. Let's get started. So the agenda for today's session is legal aptitude question and legal reasoning question. Okay, so before we begin, I would request all of you to like this session, share this session with your friends so that more and more people start joining this session. Okay, this is a very important session. We are going to revise a lot of things. We are going to ask certain questions and you are going to give me the answer to these questions. But before we begin, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you a free workshop. Is it too late to start preparing for CLAT 2024? It is going to happen on 7th of May at 6 p.m. It will be conducted by Abhimanyu sir. So do hurry up and register now for this free workshop that we are going to have on the 7th of May. Moving on, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you a scholarship test. Get up to 90% scholarship on our preparation program. 30th of April, 11 a.m. BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you a CLAT 2024 comprehensive course. So we are bringing to you a comprehensive course for the year 2024, which shall be providing you, wherein we are going to provide you with 300 plus recorded videos across various sections. That is the 5 various sections in your CLAT syllabus. 300 hours of live classes, 35 mock tests, and for CLAT and other law entrance examination, monthly e-magazine for current affairs, and the entire content is based on our analysis of the previous years of CLAT question paper. So if you are interested for CLAT 2024, do join the CLAT 2024 comprehensive course brought to you by BYJU'S Exam Prep. So guys, here is your first question. Question number 1. Let's see. The Indian Constitution came to be enforced. So when did it come to be enforced? 15th August, it's the independence. Okay, 26th January, Republic Day. Uh, 26th November. What is the importance of 26th November 1949? It's called the Constitution Day. It's also known as the National Law Day or the Constitution Day. It was finally signed. The Constitution, the final draft was prepared on 26th November. Now, when was it enforced? It came to be enforced on 26th of January, the day India became a republic. The day India became a republic, the Constitution came to be enforced. Option B. Moving on to the next question. The Constitution of India refers our motherland, okay, that is India, as Bharatvarsh, Hindustan, India, that is Bharat, none of the above. Now, it's a very easy question. These questions do come in your entrance examination. So do not be astonished if you get such a question, okay? The correct answer is India, that is Bharat, okay? Under the Indian constitution, India is also referred to Bharat, okay? Not Hindustan, okay? Please do not get confused because a lot of people mark it as Hindustan. No, there is nothing called Hindustan under the Indian constitution. It is India or Bharat. Okay, moving on to the next question. Who's the first speaker of the Lok Sabha? Who's the current speaker? Mr. Om Birla. So Shri Om Birla is the present speaker of the Lok Sabha. Yes. First speaker of the Lok Sabha. And the correct answer is G.V. Malvinkar. G.V. Malvinkar was the first speaker. Those of you got it right. Congratulations. Very good. Very good. Very good. So guys, if you are liking this session, do press the like button. Okay. Very good. Very good. Fantastic. Ashok, Samriddhi, Shantani, Saurabh. Very good. Very good. Let's move on. Okay. So guys, if you are enjoying this session, do press the like button, okay? Yeah, the term liberty, equality and fraternity came to be inserted into our preamble from the concept of liberty, liberté and all what they say in France. That is, yes, it is about the French Revolution. The word liberty, equality and fraternity is a concept that came from the French Revolution. Is that clear? These three words have a lot of importance and has come from the French Revolution. Is that clear? Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Let's move on. Question number 5. Who administers oath to the President of India? The Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Prime Minister, Vice President, Chief Justice. I'm sure that you must have seen those videos in the news channels wherein the President of India is administered oath when he or she, right now, Miss Draupadi Murmu. Now, who administers oath to the President? And the correct answer is the Chief Justice. Now, the oath of the Chief Justice is also administered by the President. Mind this. President Chief Justice of India को oath दिलवाता है. Chief Justice भी President of India को oath दिलवाता है. So, give and take. Okay? Okay. Chalo. Let's move on a lighter note. Let's move on. Guys, are you enjoying? Okay. Do press the like button. Question number 6. How? Okay. Oh, this should be... I think there's a typo error. Okay. Yeah. Who appoints the CAG, the Controller and Auditor General of India? Who appoints? The Union Cabinet, the Prime Minister in consultation with the Lok Sabha opposition speaker, opposition leader, then President, then UPSC, Union Public Service Commission. Who appoints the CAG? The office of the Controller and Auditor General of India, it's a constitutional post. Do keep that in your mind. It's a very important post. It's a constitutional post, okay? It's envisaged under the Indian Constitution. Now, the appointing authority insofar as the office of the Controller and Auditor General of India is concerned is the President. Very good. It is the President. The President of India appoints the Controller and Auditor General of India. Now, who is the present Controller and Auditor General of India? Jaldi jaldi bataiye. Who is the present Controller and Auditor General of India? The former... He was, a hint, the former Lieutenant Governor of the state of of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Yeah. Sri Girish Murmu. Sri Girish Murmu. Very good. Sri Girish Murmu. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 7. Yeah. The concept of judicial review. What is the meaning of the term judicial review? The term judicial review simply refers to the fact that when the parliament, of course, as you know, can make laws. Now, if a law is violative of the basic features of the Indian Constitution, can a court strike down a law? The question is, can a court strike down a legislation that is made by the parliament or by the legislative assembly, be that as it may? So that is called judicial review, the power of the parliament to strike down a legislation if it finds that it is bad in law. So the concept of judicial review has been borrowed from which constitution? It is the United States of America. It is the United States of America. There is no doubt about it. It is the United States of America, USA. Question number 8. A person arrested in India is required to be produced before the nearest magistrate within how many hours? It's a very simple question. It's given in our constitution itself very categorically, and it is within 24 hours. Within 24 hours. Am I clear? Is that clear? Produced before the nearest magistrate. Very simple question. Yeah. Question number 9. How many fundamental duties are there under the Indian Constitution? It's a very simple answer. It's a very simple question. I think most of you are aware of it, that there are 11 fundamental duties under the Indian Constitution. Okay. Fundamental duties were added. They were not there in the original Constitution. They were added by way of the 42nd Constitutional Amendment, right? Okay, during the emergency. So yes, fundamental duties are 11 in number. Okay, used to be 10, but after that, through right to education, there was this addition that every father and a mother or a guardian has a duty to send their children to school between the age of 6 and 14. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Moving on to the next question. That is question number 10. Contempt of court. Okay. What do you mean by contempt of court? If you do not follow an order of a court, if you are obstructing the administration of justice, okay, if you are anyway blocking the administration of justice, that is called contempt of court. A contempt of court places restriction on which of the fundamental rights? Right to equality? No. Right to life? No. Right to freedom? Yes, you have a right to freedom of speech and expression. You have a freedom of speech and expression. Now, if you are abusing a judge, you might say that you are exercising your freedom of speech, but you have something called reasonable restrictions. One of those restrictions is also contempt of court. You cannot tomorrow abuse a judge and say that he's a corrupt man. Mr. A judge is a corrupt man. If you say that, you might say that it's a freedom of speech, but it will be considered as a contempt of court because it is certain restriction that is placed. These are certain restrictions that are placed on your fundamental freedom. Am I clear? So the correct answer is option C. Am I clear, every one of you? Okay, brilliant. Moving on to question number 11. Okay, question number 11 simply says the principle. Just let's read the principle. A contract is only valid if the parties to contract are capable of entering into a contract. So there are certain, for a person to enter into a valid contract, there are certain factors. Now, a person who is insolvent cannot enter into a contract. A minor cannot enter into a contract. So there are certain things. A contract, is he capable? Now the first, let's read the facts. A 17-year-old boy, a 17-year-old boy, minor, is he a minor? Yes, he is a minor. Entered into an agreement with B to purchase a bike. He paid rupees 2 lakhs in advance and promised to pay the remaining amount after 1 month. After 1 month, B requested the money and A refused to pay the balance amount. Determine the validity of his action. It is a contract is only valid if the parties to the contract are capable. The contract is not valid. So option A goes away. Let's see. A does not have to. A does not have to. Okay, pay the balance upon, because the contract is void ab initio. This is a very good answer. A does not have to pay if he returns the bike. No, this is wrong. Option B is the right answer. Because in the eyes of law, it is not a contract. Please try to understand this, that in the eyes of law, it is not a contract. Am I clear? Yeah, since he is a minor, he is not competent to enter into a contract, so it is void ab initio. That is what I stated. Okay. Okay, moving on, guys. So guys, if you are liking and enjoying this session, do press the like button. Okay. Moving on to question number 12. Let's read the question very carefully. A civil suit for defamation. The truth of the defamatory matter is an absolute defense. So, okay, we know what is defamation. If you are lowering someone's reputation in the eyes of third party. So if you are making some statement, if you are writing something, both libel and slander are there. So yeah. X is a famous Victoria's Secret model with millions of followers across all social media platforms. She did not have have a cordial relationship with another model. She did not. X posted on her Instagram that Y is a talentless model who got into the industry due to her father's reference. Okay. Okay. X further added that she did not deserve to stay in the industry. So you are saying about someone else that man or a woman is not talented and he got into the industry, Bollywood industry or whatever industry, modeling industry, because of her father's reference. Am I clear? Let's see. There was no justification for X's statement, and it was realized that the sole purpose of his statement was to cause loss to the reputation of Y. After this, Y filed a suit for defamation against X. Will Y succeed? Please tell me. Now, the facts also suggest that there was a person who intentionally did all those Instagram posts just to lower someone's reputation. So the correct answer over here will be yes, because both of them says no. X will succeed because X's statement has damaged Y's reputation. Sorry, Y's. I think it is Y, right? Y fine. So it is Y will succeed because the statement has damaged X's Y's reputation without any justification. Correct. Both will be Y. Y will succeed because the statement made by X caused certain injury to his reputation. Okay, is that clear? Question number 13. Question number 13. Principle. Let's read the principle. Once the letter for an offer and the letter for acceptance, letter for an offer, I want to sell my pen for rupees 10. Acceptance, letter of acceptance. Yes, I wish to buy that pen for rupees 10. So offer and acceptance is posted. The contract is complete and the parties to the contract are bound by it. Facts. Rose sends a letter with an offer to Tulip via a letter to sell her house in Delhi for rupees 40 lakhs. Tulip reads the offer and gives the letter of her acceptance to her assistant, who posts the letter after 5 days instead of posting the letter immediately. Decide, when is the contract complete? When is the contract complete? A letter of an offer is to be posted. It has reached the acceptor says yes to it. He gives that letter. उनका जो असिस्टेंट है उन्होंने 5 दिन बाद पोस्ट किया लेटर. So when is the contract complete? Let's see the options. The moment the assistant posted the acceptance, the assistant, so 5 days later, after 5 days, so when, that's the name of the guy who posted Tulip's acceptance. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay. Is that clear, all of you? So yes, that is, once the letter for an offer and the letter for acceptance is posted, the contract is complete and the parties to the contract are bound by it. The letter of acceptance was posted by Dalia, that is the assistant, after 5 days. It is after her posting the letter the contract is complete. So after 5 days. Question number 14 is up there on your screen. A contract obtained by misrepresentation is voidable at the option of the buyer. So if while entering into a contract, if there is a commission of a misrepresentation, then it is voidable at the option of the buyer. A, by misrepresentation, leads B to believe that the horse that he was planning to purchase was in an absolutely perfect condition. So A, I am a seller of a horse. By misrepresentation, I made the other party believe that the horse is absolutely perfect. However, the horse was suffering from unsoundness of mind. Now B buys the horse. Is the contract void? It is voidable at the option of the buyer. It is voidable at the option of the buyer. So at the option of B, it can be made void. It is not void, it is voidable. Please read, please read. Please read the facts. Voidable at the option of the buyer. Voidable. Am I clear? Everyone. Am I clear to everyone? So, yeah, it is voidable at the option of B due to A's misrepresentation. Brilliant. Question number 15. Okay, let's read. The act of using influence on another and taking undue advantage of a person is called undue influence. So the principle basically deals with if a person is taking advantage of the fact that he holds a particular office and he can influence the other party, then it's called undue influence. Okay, let's see. X and Y are students. X was failing her semester and Y offered a good grade in exchange of A's property. Oh ho. So the teacher says, I'll give you good grades if you give me your property. Y also warned her of the consequences if X does not sell the property. Accordingly, X sold her property worth 20 lakhs to Y for just 2 lakhs. तो 20 लाख का प्रॉपर्टी उन्होंने 2 लाख में बेच दिया. क्यों? वो सर थे और बच्चा स्टूडेंट था. सो एक रिलेशनशिप हुआ है. यू आर टेकिंग एडवांटेज ऑफ योर पोजीशन, राइट? Y failed the semester even after transferring the property. She moved the court stating that the transfer was done with free consent and it was a result of undue influence by Y. Decide. It was not done. Please read this line and this line. Transfer was not done. Transfer was not done with free consent. It's a result of undue influence. Yeah. Is it a case of undue influence, or do you think that there is no undue influence? A teacher and a student. The student is failing. The student wants to pass the examination. The teacher tells, if you transfer your property worth 20 lakhs just for 2 lakhs, I'm going to give you good grades. The correct answer is option A. It is a case of undue influence. Option B says, talks about fraud. Not a case of undue influence. Wrong. X selling her property is done with her free consent. She herself goes to the court and says it is not done by free consent. The teacher is using his position to influence the free will of the student insofar as selling her property is concerned. Oh. Let's read. Question number 16. Question number 16 is up there. Okay. Let's read. Yeah. The original offer made by individual lapses only when the counter offer is made. So, I am making an offer. You don't accept it. You give me an offer from your end. So, the moment you give me an offer from your end, my offer, of course, lapses. He went to a shop to purchase a flower vase. The shopkeeper agreed to sell the vase selected by S for rupees 4,000. To which S agreed. Full stop. However, another customer enters to the shop and he also likes the same vase. He wishes to purchase the same vase selected by S at the price of 5,000. Before the shopkeeper can agree to offer, S makes an offer, S, to purchase the vase for 5,500. पहले मैंने गया और बोला ये 4,000, उन्होंने बोल दिया हाँ जी ले जाओ. दूसरा कस्टमर आया, उन्होंने ऑफर दिया कि मैं 5,000 में खरीदना चाहता हूं. अब जो पहले वाला जो खरीदार था एस, he says I am ready and willing to buy this for 5,500. Am I clear? Is that clear to everyone? Is that clear? All of you? The shopkeeper sells the vase to S, but S refused to pay more than 4,000 after the other customer leaves. Which amount is S liable to pay? Very easy. Am I clear? Am I clear to everyone how to solve? बिकॉज आपका 4,000 का ऑफर खत्म हो गया जब आपने नया एक ऑफर दिया. ओके very simple question, very simple question. Moving on to question number 17. A taxi driver plying on the road is an invitation to offer. Okay, I understand what's an invitation to offer. Okay, you go to a shop, you see a lot of stuff, okay, hanging, pants, jeans, you pick up one, you go to the shopkeeper and you say, I want to buy this. So you are making an offer to buy some goods. Okay, let's move. Okay, facts. X books a taxi and steps into it and asks the driver to take her to the airport. The driver refuses to take her to her destination on the ground that it is too far away from and the price is not profitable for him. What remedy is available to X? A taxi driver plying on the road is an invitation to an offer. You are stopping the vehicle and saying, I am making an offer. Can you take me to a destination for rupees 500? Okay. Let's see. The principle very categorically says that it is an invitation to an offer. It is an invitation to an offer. So, इतना जो टैक्सी वैक्सी घूमते हैं, it's an invitation to an offer. ऑटो वाले जो घूमते हैं, आप रास्ते में रुकवाते हो, आप मेरे को इधर तक लेके जाएंगे? He might say no because you are making that offer. Is that clear? You cannot do anything because it is an invitation to an offer. Read. Did you understand? Thank you. Moving on to question number 18. Vicarious liability. That's the principle. A master can be held liable for the wrongful acts of the servant in the course of employment. Facts are, was a police officer providing security at a wedding of Roman Gilchrist, a very well-known celebrity. In an inebriated condition, somebody, got drunk with some alcohol and all, took out his rifle. Very important. Now, here is the fact. Took out his rifle and fired 15 shots into the air to join the celebration. Celebrate कर रहे हैं, शादी चल रहा है मतलब celebrate कर रहे हैं. However, one of the shots hit a tree. One of the shots hit a tree, narrowly missing the guest. Garima, another celebrity present at the wedding, sued R for negligence. Now, आप गोली चलाए, किसी के कान के बाजू से वो गोली निकल जाता है, ठीक है? Is Roman vicariously liable for the action of R? Is that clear? Principal agent master servant relationship का दिया गया है. Now, if I am inviting certain guest to my wedding, are they my servant? मास्टर सर्वेंट का रिलेशनशिप आप जानते हो, आप जानते हो. Is that clear? Roman is not liable because there is no master servant relationship between that police officer and others. Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Roman is not liable because he did not hire the police officer and there is no relationship of a master servant between them. मैंने सही भी एग्जांपल दिया. आप किसी गेस्ट को बुला लेते हो, वो गोली मारते हैं, आप लायबल होंगे? Of course not. सिमिलरली एक पुलिस ऑफिसर आया सिक्योरिटी के लिए, वो कुछ करे तो आप थोड़ी लायबल. चलो, क्वेश्चन नंबर 19. Violation of a legal right with or without damage gives rise to tort. So your legal rights must be violated. A established a school for the underprivileged neighborhood for at a very minimal rate. A lot of students join the school to get quality education. However, after a couple of months, B established another school in the same neighborhood, free of cost. Oh my god, somebody is charging minimal rate, somebody is charging free of cost. Due to this, a lot of students left A's establishment and joined B's school. A claims damages. Now, is there a violation of a legal right, of A's legal right? A's legal right का वायलेशन हुआ है बाय बी? नो. आपका लॉस हुआ है, आपका नुकसान हुआ है. ग्लॉस्टर ग्रामर स्कूल का केस तो वही है. So you cannot claim any damage because you might have caused, there might have been some financial losses, but that does not mean that you have suffered some legal injury. So option B is the right answer. Is that clear, every one of you? Fantastic, fantastic. Ashok, Saurabh, Samriddhi, yeah. Fantastic. Madhu, good, good, good. Guys, आप क्वेश्चन फिर से पढ़ो. आपको इतना, आप जैसे कर रहे हो बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो, बट आप ना थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन भी आराम से पढ़ो, देन थिंग्स विल गेट बेटर फॉर यू. ओके, चलो. क्वेश्चन नंबर 20. Principle and fact. A person cannot complain against harm which he has caused voluntarily. Precautions can be taken only against reasonably foreseeable mishaps. Okay. David went to a cricket stadium to witness a match between England and Australia. In the 35th over of the match, David, last fortunate favorite batsman, hits a six and the ball hits David and in his head and rendered him unconscious. Can David claim any compensation? अरे आप खेल का मैदान में गए हो, उधर तो छक्का चौका तो लगता ही है. You must be aware while you are buying the moment you buy a ticket for a cricket match, you know that somebody like Chris Gayle will come, Virat Kohli will come and hit sixes. Now, आपको लग सकता है, आपको अगर थोड़ा दिक्कत होता है, आप घर में बैठ के देखो, YouTube में देख लो. Is that clear? Is that clear? So, can you claim any compensation? David cannot claim any compensation because he agreed to the injury. He agreed. Okay. Is that clear, everyone? Okay, आपने देख लिया? ठीक है, I think this is a repetition. Okay, the correct answer is आप जब वॉलेंटरीली टिकट परचेज किए हो, आपको पता ही है कि एक मैच में चौका छक्का लगता है, फोर्सेस एंड सिक्सेस आर देयर इन द मैच, सो you have accepted those risks involved. Well, 21. Whoever drives a vehicle is legally bound to take responsible care of the vehicle. A person gave his vehicle to repair. X, the owner of the workshop, who was testing the speedometer, hits a vegetable seller. Whoever is driving a vehicle should be responsible. Who was driving the vehicle? The question is, who was driving the vehicle? X. Who was driving? X. Whoever drives the vehicle, X, is legally bound to be responsible to take responsible care of the vehicle. Did he do that? No. So, who is liable? Who is liable? You hit a vegetable seller? Is that clear? So, it is not difficult to solve these questions, just that you have to understand the question. पढ़ना पड़ेगा, आसान से solve होगा. Question number 22 is up there on your screen. Let's read. A person is not entitled to damages when he acquiesces to the act which caused him injury. Volunty, non-fit, injuria. Right? A snake charmer was showing snake dance on the street. B stopped and joined the gathering and the snake bit B. कोई स्नेक का गेम दिखा रहा था रास्ते में, आप रुक गए देखने, आपका पैर में काट दिया. Let's see. The principle deals with the fact that if you have voluntary, no, आप जब स्नेक देखने जाते हो, आपको पता है कि the snake is a poisonous, can be poisonous, it is a dangerous, it's not like a pet dog. A snake is not that category. It bites, okay, it's not something to be tamed, right? Now, the moment you stopped, the moment you stopped, you had this idea that the snake might be not very tamed. It is not a very tameable living creature. Now, the correct answer, as you know, is option A. Snake charmer will not be liable because you voluntarily stopped and started observing the snake dance. आपको पता है कि स्कूबा डाइविंग में भी कुछ दिक्कत हो सकता है, बंजी जंपिंग में भी आपका कुछ दिक्कत आ सकते हैं. The moment you buy that ticket, you are consenting to certain possible injuries. Question number 23. Principle. Trespassing does not require intention as long as a person enters into another's property without a lawful justification. It is trespass. M, strolling park. A was strolling in park adjacent to Z's garden. Z's garden did not have any boundary. M's eyesight was weak and he walked into Z's garden. So there are gardens, okay, belonging to A and B. So A was walking here, and there is no boundary. There is no boundary. There is nothing, no boundary. So, ऐसे टहलते टहलते he enters into Mr. B's property. Simple question. Is it a case of trespass? A is found in over here at point X. Okay. The correct answer over here, wait. It will be, now, wait. Now, I'll tell you why. Trespassing does not require intention, right? M did not cause any harm. No, wait. The correct answer is option C. The answer given is wrong. Okay, it has to be C. It is not C. Okay. Question number 24. Question number 24. Any person who provides service to others is bound to ensure that service is without any deterrent or deficiency. So there must not be any deficiency in the goods and services that are provided by the seller of a goods. Kalisak and his wife went for a stroll. His wife fell down due to an uneven arrangement of bricks of the pavement, which was badly constructed. Kailash wants to sue the corporation for the injury. Now, there's a pavement that has been constructed, which was not well maintained, or which was rather badly constructed. Owing to that, the bricks fell and a woman, Kailash's wife, got injured. Will he be successful or not successful if he sues the municipal corporation or the municipal authority who were in charge of it? Absolutely, he will be successful, because they have a duty. They have an absolute duty. So when the municipal corporation is providing you with certain services, they must be absolutely perfect with them. Question number 25. Even if a person suffers a loss, he will be entitled to receive compensation only if his legal right is violated. So only if his legal right is violated. A famous math teacher of X school left the school due to rifts with the management. Same. Okay. And he started a new school called Z, very close to X's school. Many students left X and joined Z school. X school suffers huge financial loss. X school sues Z for compensation. As I said, no, he will not succeed. There is no violation of a legal right. There is no violation of a legal right. Unless and until there is a violation of a legal right, you cannot claim any compensation. Am I clear? This is a very, very important thing, guys. Very, very important thing. So, you should know कि आप जब एक एग्जाम का प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो कि कितना आपको अच्छा पढ़ना पड़ेगा ये क्वेश्चंस, और पढ़ के भी समझना पड़ेगा. Okay. Okay. Question number 26. Okay, under which article can the president declare national emergency? It's very 6. It's 352. Okay, 352. Very easy, very easy. 27. Who appoints the chairman of the Union Public Service Commission? Who appoints the Chairman of the Union Public Service Commission, the President of India. You already knew that. Okay. In the absence of the President and the Vice President, who discharges the duty and function of the President of India? जब प्रेसिडेंट नहीं है और वाइस प्रेसिडेंट दोनों नहीं है, इन लोगों के एब्सेंस में कौन प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया का ड्यूटी देखभाल करता है? द करेक्ट आंसर इज द चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया. इट इज द ऑनरेबल चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया. Question number 29. Who is the chairman of the Law Commission of India? Shri Kiran Rijiju, Law Minister. Justice Ritu Raj Awasthi. Justice Ritu Raj Awasthi is the present chairman of the Law Commission of India. Very, very important, guys, this name. Okay, so the correct answer is option B. Sorry. I was getting wrong. Yeah. Ritu Raj Awasthi. Yeah, option B. Okay. Moving on. Who appoints the Advocate General of a state? Who appoints the Advocate General of a state? Now, the Advocate General is the senior most law officer of the state. Every state has a person in the High Court to represent the government of the state. So, who appoints the Advocate General of a particular state? Of course, it is done in consultation with the Chief Minister. Everyone is involved. But it is done, the authority who appoints is the governor of the state. Everything happens under the seal of the governor within the state, like whatever appointments. Now, the government will appoint the Attorney General, but who is the appointing authority? The President will appoint on the aid and advice of the cabinet. Okay. Moving on. Next question. Question number 31. In case of a conflict between a state law, a law made by the state legislature, and a central law relating to the concurrent list, which law will prevail? Now, in the concurrent list of the 7th schedule provides list 1, that is union list, only the parliament can make law. List 2, state list, only the state legislature can make law. Third list, list 3, that is the concurrent list. Now, under the concurrent list, very important is that both the union parliament as well as the state legislature can make laws. Now, it said under the Indian Constitution, categorically mentioned that in case there is a conflict between two laws, one made by the state, one made by the parliament, union law shall prevail. That is the law made by the center, the central law. Question number 32. Emergency provision of the Indian Constitution has been inspired from, very easy, not from the British, not from the Irish, not from the French, but from the Weimar Constitution, the German Weimar Constitution. Before Germany came into, after Hitler. Okay, but this is pre-Hitler. Weimar Constitution. Okay. Question number 33. Who decides whether a bill which is being placed before the parliament is a money bill or not? The chairman of the Rajya Sabha, the speaker of the Lok Sabha, the president, union cabinet. Union cabinet does not, president does not. Question is between two. And the correct answer, it is the speaker of the Lok Sabha who decides. It is the speaker of the Lok Sabha who decides whether a bill is a money bill or not. Question number 34. The constitutional amendment curtailed the Supreme Court's power of judicial review. Okay, by way, this happened during emergency by way of the 42nd constitutional amendment, whereby A law made by the parliament could not be struck down by the Supreme Court even if it is violative of the constitution, of the fundamental rights. But that thing got unamended by way of the 44th constitutional amendment. These provisions were added by Srimati Indira Gandhi during that internal emergency of India, 42nd amendment. So the correct answer is option A. It is also known as the mini constitution. Okay, 42nd amendment is also known as the mini constitution. The word secularism was added. Okay. Question number 35. Appointment of president or vice president is decided by. Okay, I think the question is, in case there is a dispute relating to appointment of president or vice president. So in disputes relating to appointment of president and vice president is decided by whom? Election Commission? No. Supreme Court of India. In case there is any election dispute, suppose there are two people who are contesting to become president. Okay, fair thought. In case there is a dispute, who decides? Election Commission? No, the Supreme Court. It is the Supreme Court. Question number 36. A legislative council in a state can be created or disbanded. It is very easy. I'll just tell you the answer. State Legislative Assembly, no. Lok Sabha, no. Parliament, on the recommendation of the state government, it can be created or disbanded by the parliament on the recommendation of the state government. Very, very important. Okay, that's very, very important. Legislative council, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, there are, I think, Bihar has legislative councils. There are two more, I think, Andhra Pradesh or Telangana also has, or Tamil Nadu. Question number 37. The joint sitting of the Houses of the Parliament is presided by Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, Chairman of the Lok Sabha, President of India, both A and B. No, the correct answer is the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Okay, the joint session of the Parliament, that is the joint session of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha MPs and others, it's headed by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Very important question. Moving on, question number 38. A money bill passed in the Lok Sabha must be passed by the Rajya Sabha within how many days? A money bill. Now, money bill cannot be introduced in the Rajya Sabha. It can only be introduced in the Lok Sabha. Once a money bill is passed in the Lok Sabha, it comes to the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha has to pass it within 14 days. It has to be passed within 14 days. So guys, if you are liking this session, do press the like button. If you are liking this session, do press the like button, guys. Which state has the maximum representation in the Lok Sabha? Tell me. Which state? Bihar, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh. One should be Madhya Pradesh. The correct answer is, sorry, it is Uttar Pradesh. It is Uttar Pradesh. Right. Moving on. Question number 40. Who amongst the following has a right to address the Parliament? Chief Justice? No. Solicitor General of India? No. Attorney General of India? Yes. The Attorney General of India has a right to speak inside the parliament, but there is a thing that you must know. He cannot vote. During voting, he cannot give his vote. Is that clear? Attorney General can come to the, and who is the present Attorney General of India? Mr. R. Venkatramani. Mr. R. Venkatramani is the present Attorney General of India. Okay. Yeah. Moving on to the next question. 41. What is the term of the Lok Sabha? 6 years? 5 years? Good answer. 5 years, subject to the government having majority in the Lok Sabha. This is a better answer, option C. कभी भी गवर्नमेंट गिर सकता है. ये महाराष्ट्र में देखिए एक गवर्नमेंट गिर गया. वो ऐसे तो हम लोग वाजपेयी का गवर्नमेंट, जो फर्स्ट गवर्नमेंट था वाजपेयी साहब का, इट कोलैप्स्ड because he did not have majority in the Lok Sabha. Right. 42. How many times has national emergency been imposed in India? Can any one of you tell me when was it imposed? 1962, Indo-China War. 1971, India, Bangladesh. 1975, Indira Gandhi, internal emergency. Okay, is that clear? See, आप जब भी पढ़ेंगे कुछ कुछ चीज आपको ज्यादा अच्छी तरीके से दिमाग लगा के करना चाहिए. ठीक है, you should have knowledge. Law is all about having your knowledge. Question number 43. Who among the following holds office during the pleasure of the president? Speaker of the Lok Sabha, office of the president? No. Chairman of the Rajya Sabha? No. Chief Justice of India? No. Absolutely important because independence of the judiciary. A governor of the state? Yes. Governors of a state do not have a fixed tenure. Now, the day the president feels that he has a particular governor is not working fine, he can be removed that very next day. You must know things about Mr. Satyapal Malik. Making some news right now, you might get certain questions from there. You should have those ideas. Okay, what you are reading in the news makes a lot of impact. Okay, question number 44. Which schedule deal with the anti-defection laws? Aya Ram Gaya Ram concept, that in politics there cannot be defection because of money and power. It is the 10th schedule. महाराष्ट्र में जो अभी उद्धव ठाकरे और एकनाथ शिंदे का जो डिफेक्शन हुआ, ठीक है, हुआ नहीं हुआ, the Supreme Court is going to decide. That concept, anti-defection law, is given in the 10th schedule of the Indian Constitution. The Supreme Court originally consisted of how many judges besides the Chief Justice of India? There were initially 8, of which 1 CJI plus 7. Today, this was earlier. Today you have how many? 30? How many? Am I clear? How many do you have today? Is that clear? So total is how much? Yes, 33 plus 1, 34. Okay, is that clear? Okay, any doubt? Any doubt? Any doubt? Tell me. Fantastic. Chalo. So guys, if you're liking this session, do press the like button. 46. A principal fact. Okay, master is liable for the acts of the servant done in the course of employment. Danny was a driver working for Stud. Okay, Danny was a driver who was working for on behalf of Stud. So, okay, who lived in his premise. Danny beats his wife one day. Danny is beating his wife. His wife. Is Stud liable? No, he was not. See, was it an authorized act? No. So how can Danny be liable? Stud is liable. Is that clear? Danny will be liable. Is that clear? Is that clear? Stud is not liable at all. Although he might be a master, but आप आपके बीवी को घर में जाके क्या कर रहे हो उसके लिए? Is that clear? Outside the course of employment. Question number 47. If one spouse has a reasonable apprehension in the mind that the other spouse's conduct is likely to be injurious or harmful, then there is sufficient ground for obtaining divorce due to cruelty by the spouse. A would on many occasions scold his wife B and institute his intention of hit her for such repetitive mistakes. Now, I'll just put that. I think I was a little fast. Okay. That's a ground for divorce. Cruelty. B is not entitled to divorce. A is entitled. No. Both A and B. No. B is entitled to divorce. Absolutely. Is that clear? Is that clear? 48. Principle. A gift is valid when it is accepted by or on behalf of the donee. Facts. Sorry, it's given together. A executed a gift deed in favor of his son B. The gift stated that he can enjoy the property after his death. Son got angry and stated that he does not want anything from his father. A gifted the same property to B or to C. Gift is valid when it is accepted. The son rejected. So it was given to C. The initial gift offer was rejected by the son. So it went to C. So the correct answer is the gift to C is valid. The gift to C is absolutely valid. Question number 49. Principle. Are we all there? Okay. Chalo. It is not enough for the plaintiff to prove that the defendant owed a duty of care, but he must also establish that the defendant breached in that duty. There is a duty of care, there is a breach of that duty of care, which causes negligence. A was driving his car on the road when B was crossing it. B stopped to look at A and got hit by another car from a different direction. He was crossing the road. There was one car coming. He stopped. And as a result, since he stopped, another car hit him. Please tell me the correct answer. The correct answer is A is not liable to B. The duty of care owed to a person must have been breached by the perpetrators. Is that clear? Question number 50. What can be the maximum difference between two sessions of the parliament? So there are three sessions of the parliament. One is the budget session. One is the monsoon session. And the other one is the winter. These are the three sessions. Under the Indian Constitution, the maximum difference is 6 months. एक बजट सेशन से मॉनसून सेशन मैक्सिमम दूर हो सकता है 6 मंथ, उसके पहले ही होना चाहिए. Is that clear to each and every one of you? Is that clear, everyone? So are you understanding, or did you understand in the last 70 minutes how to solve these questions? Okay, is that clear? So it's not difficult, you know, it is not at all difficult to solve these questions. All that you are required to do is you need to read these questions carefully, understand these questions, and only start solving them. So guys, if you liked today's session, do press the like button. Do share this session with your friends. Share jarur karna so that more and more people who are sitting for SLAT 2023 are helped. We are here to help you guys. Okay. So, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you a comprehensive course for CLAT 2024. In this course, we are providing you with 300 plus recorded videos across 5 sections, 300 hours of live classes, 35 mock tests for CLAT and other law exams with video solutions, monthly e-magazine for current affairs, and the entire content is based on our extensive analysis of the last 5 years of CLAT question paper. So guys, if you are preparing for CLAT 2024, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you the comprehensive course. Do join and hurry up and join. Guys, Abhimanyu Rajpurohit sir is bringing to you a free workshop on is it too late to start preparing for CLAT 2024, 7th of May at 6 p.m. Hurry up and register now. There are many scholarship tests that BYJU'S Exam Prep is bringing, which is providing you with 90% scholarship on our preparation program. So give the scholarship test and get up to 90% scholarship on all our preparation program. So guys, if you like this session, do press the like button, do subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our Instagram, like our Facebook page, join our Telegram channel, and definitely do not forget to download the BYJU'S Exam Prep app right away now. So guys, with this, we come to the end of this session. All the very best for SLAT 2023. All the best for CLAT 2024. So guys, thank you so much for sparing some time with me. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you learned a lot from today's session. All the best. Bye-bye. Take care. See you soon. Okay. All the best. All the best. All the best.